And this is going to be break number 5294. This is Universe of Chrome. And we have a 25% filler to run. It's going to fill up our remaining 4 spots in this break. Fillers in this one, we have Andrew R, Artie H, Roy M for 2, Russell B, Roy M for another one, MJ for 3, Dan Lee, Colby S, Dan A, Alejandro N for 2, Tom H, and Jason S. That is going to be 16 total names. Your top 4 are going to advance on into the break. We're going to go 8 times. Top 4 are going to get in. Good luck to my fillers here. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Roy for 1, MJ for 2, and Tom H getting that 4th one. Congratulations, you are in the break. Congratulations. What's going on, Clay?
What's up, Clay? What's up, Will?
What's up, Will? Just getting home from work. Not sure. Sounds good, man. We're glad to have you here, even if it is for a minute. Dude, I cannot believe the amount of notifications popping up on my phone over the last 2 hours. Like, absolutely wild.
What's up, Golden Hawk?
What's going on, Mr. Hawk of Gold? Alright, this is going to be our first WWE random. We go based off of the wrestlers' first names. You all know how this works. Sorry, Bubble Boy. I'm sorry, Jason. Shwillis all the way down to Tom H. We're going to go 10 times. 10 times on the names, 10 times on your letters. No fun to be the bubble. I mean, Colfax Breaks doesn't ship to Canada. I think there's a way around that. Do you want to help him with that, Colfax? 7, 8, 9, and 10. Tom H. all the way down to Melvin. Maybe you can't check out with the giveaway.
Probably not with the giveaway.
Maybe you can't check out with the giveaway for some reason if you're Canadian. Amen, all the way down to U, V, X, Y, and 1. Colfax, if you could help him out with that, that would be great. 10 times for your letters. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and boom, with R, women, and Z up top. All the way down to L, going to be on the bottom. All right, Tom H, you've got R, women, and Z. Roy M with T, women. Mark K with B, men. Angel with B, women. Roy with M and N. Andrew E with A, women. We've got Mark K with K. Furry Goat with S, women. Stephanie Vaquer, Superfractor. Or Stephanie Vaquer logo, debut patch incoming. MJ for R-Man. Jamie with S, men. Josh S with OP and Q. Josh M with U, V, X, Y, and 1. Bruiser Cap, D, E, and F. Shwillis with C. J, women, and W for JWJ. And almost JWJ, JWW. That's funny. Bruiser Cab with A, men. MJ with GH and I. Anil with J, men. Mezzy, T, men. And Melvin with L. We are all sold out for the night, yes. We will have more breaks on Saturday and Sunday. Breaks will go up the morning of for both break nights. But for tonight, yes, we are all sold out. They crushed our store. Nothing we can do. I would have recommended if you wanted to get in on any of our nights, usually our breaks go live either the day of or the day before, both at 10 a.m. Pacific time. And then we typically add more breaks. Typically we add more breaks right around the time that we go live. You guys are allowed to do whatever you want with your spots. If you can find somebody willing to buy them, for sure. But that is a transaction between you and another party. Both sides have to confirm with me, of course. But that is between you and them. So if something happens outside of the scope of our breaks, that's on you two and not us. So you're allowed to trade. You're allowed to sell your spots. That's all good. But that's outside of the scope of what we can safeguard you against. So we can't act as a facilitator on anything other than a trade. We can swap letters for sure, but we can't act as a middleman for you and a buyer for a spot. Gonna give you guys another 30 seconds to talk trades. Grab some top loads. Is there anywhere to see if you win a gold member? Unfortunately, Adam, there is not. You would get a shipping notification, assuming we have your address on file, and I know that we do for you, Adam. But you would get a shipping notification that we shipped you out a package. But we were trying to make it work, and Shopify was not having it. They said we had too much data on the page, so Maybe I'll look into how we do it. I know that Drew logs that information for us, but we don't have that information public anywhere. I'll see if I can do it as a blog page that we can just continuously update. Stephanie Vacquer, steel cage incoming. We did not see any steel cages in that last break, so we might have some coming.
MJ's not usually in chat.
MJ usually not in chat, by the way. He usually watches on replay. Could do a publicly viewable Google Sheet. That's actually a decent idea. That's actually a decent idea. I like that idea. I did not think about that. I was thinking about a place where we could store it on the website, but it's actually a really smart idea. Just have a link to the publicly... Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that. That should not be any extra work to me. I can just set up a link on the website, and Drew could just copy the data there as well as where he copies it for me. So, actually, that's smart. Alright, I don't see any trades in chat. We'll kick it off with our mem. That was definitely a helpful comment, for sure. Bianca, Psycho Sid, Godfather, Zarya rookie. There's Austin Theory. We got, that is going to be Jakara Jackson, now Marashade in TNA. 72 of 175. Our mem is Road Dogg Jesse James, 26 of 50 going to R-Men. Let's go S-Men, looking for those Stone Colds, or Shawn Michaels, or Sami Zayn. Road Doggy Dog. That's 1998 Road Dogg. Do you get to see JML for any break? He will definitely 100% be doing the baseball break next. And not even a question. I'm feeling a little empty. I need to take a dinner break, so yes. I'm not eating that much today. Our first auto? Nope, not an auto. That is going to be The Miz. 102 of 399 on The Miz. There's Rikishi on the namesakes. Taylor has a great letter here. Yup. Are any of the patches ring worn? So that is a piece of the mat right there. That is like a event used mat. I want to see a big auto. I want to see like a big auto from Universe. I don't know who. There's gonna be Cowboy Bob, Kevin Owens. Here's our first auto. Hank Walker. That's not big enough. That's not big enough. That is Hank Walker, 165 of 199. Going to H. Want to see some Tiffy? Do we do member breaks? We do not do member-only breaks. All of our breaks are always available for the public to buy into. We've done a couple member streams over the 5 years that we've been here on YouTube. I've been thinking about doing one for a couple weeks from now, or maybe a couple months from now. But if you're a member, you'll get that information. But as of right now, I don't have anything planned. We don't do, like, member-only streams. We like to be live for everybody to be able to watch. Pete Rose. Do member-exclusive videos, though. Get you guys member-exclusive videos. Roddy Piper on the namesakes. Big Jim, 60 of 175. Stone Cold, Bray Wyatt, Dragon Lee, and Ethan Page. How does he not know that we're live right now? That's unreal. Oh, I got an email from somebody who should be able to 100% see that we're live. My phone was going off. Got a missed call. Love the sympathy back video. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate that. Gunther, Terry Funk. We got Seth Rollins in the debut. There's a remarkable returns of Cody, his first Mania back against Seth. American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, R-Truth, Karrion Kross. And Karrion Scarlett really just going to be gone from WWE forever, never coming back? I really thought that they were building him up to come back. The way they left WWE was so strange. Very weird. Kevin Owens. We got, that is going to be a Rhea Ripley. A Circles of Nia Jax. I feel like they're going to come back, right? I mean, Alistair and Zelina kind of have their gimmick. Kind of just plug and played Alistair and Zelina into the Karrion Kross and Scarlett role. Nice to see a feud between both of those four. We have a Star Portal of Roxanne. There's going to be a Rage of John Cena. A Flash of Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Miz, Undertaker with the big gold, The Miz again, and Braun Strowman. Ooh, we have a patch auto in here. Yeah, we have a patch auto in here. Good luck on your patch auto. There's going to be Kane, Damian Priest, Undertaker, Scarlett, Kira Tozawa. There's going to be Santos Escobar. Foreign object of Randy Orton. It's to 99. How about Becky Lynch? 64 of 99 going to be women. That is Angel. Is that Miggy in the chat, right? 64 of 99. Big time Bex. Nice hit right there. Look at Becky. Becky to 99. We'll hit the scrolls. First one touch of the break. Just got the Becky spot with Colfax. Hopefully he'll pull you the same. Or better. We'll keep on ripping. We haven't even gotten to our Chrome yet. We have Chrome Delight in this one. We're going to be doing a lot of wrestling this weekend. Seth Rollins. There is Triple H. We got Batista on the namesakes. There's Stone Cold. Seth Rollins, CM Punk, JD McDonough, and Thea Hale. Last pack of Universe. This was a good box with that Becky. We've got, that is going to be Riley Osborne, 48 of 125. Rage of Karrion Kross, John Cena. Mankind Cowboy Bob. Jason Kelsey, yes, he is in this product, so is Shaq. And Brian Pillman. Alexis King's dad. Now, Becky was a nice hit. That was a good start to the break. For sure. Alright, we got a couple Chrome Hobby. I want to see... I think it's time we hit a garbage pail kid or a super fractor, because we can't just keep doming boxes of Chrome and not hit a super, right? We're due. We're due. We're due for a super. We're due for a GPK. T Green, I would recommend that you watch some of our recaps. We've hit a bunch of different case hits out of this product, like over a dozen. Definitely watch our recaps. We've been ripping this for the whole last week. 183 of 299. We've got Nathan Frazier going to N. Going to Roy. Out of this case, I don't really track the cases. I think we started the new case on the end of Tuesday. So I think we hit that House of Cards earlier, but that's not really one of the big case hits. That's like one of the smaller ones. There's going to be Julia. Scope of Randy Orton and Ludwig Kaiser on the refractor. I will say, you know, if you're... Ooh, we have a... Okay. I'm gonna drop this. There's some breakers who only care about case hits. Yep. I care about cards like this more. Do you know what that is? That's a 1987 orange auto. You know how many of those we have hit? 0. We've hit 0 of those through 3 cases. I know some people like their case hits and they're cool, but color and big autos like that are much more important. I've hit 0 of those. That is a big name. That 87 checklist is not scrubs. It is good names. Well, we have a Trick Williams auto in front of it. We got 2 autos. Well, that's Trick Williams. And that's EO Sky. 23 of 25. EO Sky going to GH&I, going to MJ on card. That is a cool photo of her, too. And a Trick Willie base, too. There's your lesson on case hits. Case hits are nice. Sometimes you get a case with 0 case hits. Sometimes you get a case with 3 case hits. But not every case has an auto like that. A little bit too much emphasis on the case hits. Now, if we were opening a product like Absolute we track that because everybody just cares that's a product we're built around a case hit. This product is not built around case hits. It's built around big autos like this. EO Sky, 23 of 25. Nice auto right there. Not on Mania yet. Does Paul Heyman have autos? We pulled a redemption for a Paul Heyman to 50 in the past week. Yeah, he is in. Izzy Dame. There's going to be JBL, 140 of 150. Platinum Punk, going to C, excuse me. And Ludwig Kaiser, old habits die hard. It used to be C men and C women. Now it's just C. Just went back to catch up on the previous break. Awesome Bow True Red. I ripped a Heritage and got to 5 today. I was happy about it, but you do that and you rip a Heritage, you get it to 5, and then it's not the best name. That's always frustrating. It's always frustrating. Lyra and Wesley. He had a great match against Tommaso Ciampa last night at AEW. Andre Chase. On the 86, sorry. 86, I apologize. I got the year off by 1. I'm sorry. We have another orange right here. That's 2 oranges in this box. Thea Hale. Trish Stratus on the refractor. Tommaso Ciampa, Jada Parker. Orange. 5 of 25. How about another Ron Killings? Going to R Men. Going to MJ again. MJ with both oranges with the EO and now the Ron Killing 5 of 25. AKA R-Truth. Appreciate that, Master Nader. Ron Killings to 25. Ron Cena. With purple in here. Becky and Sheamus. The lack of image variations, we've seen like almost none. Dexter Loomis, 33 of 75. Dexter Loomis. Scope of Finny Finn and Jade Cargill. Favorite match from last night? I think, obviously Darby winning the title is like the best moment. Best match from last night? Probably the Young Bucks tag team match. Is it the trios match was pretty good. What's that? The Bucks versus the Rascals, yeah. That one was very good. Bucks and Rascals was a good match. Tommaso Ciampa put on a good match with Wes Lee. Tekla put on a good match with Windsor. That one was good. That's the main event for tonight on Collision. Road Dogg Jesse James. I thought we saw Will Ospreay fight Hechichero, and it was cool to see Will Ospreay, but the match was really slow with them playing the neck injury angle. So it was not the best Will Ospreay match. We have an auto of Rikishi going to R-Men, going to MJ again. You think Jacob Fatu going to steal the show? I mean, Fatu is a good choice. Jade Cargill going to be on the Pulsar. Best food at AEW. So we had a catered suite with like pizza and burgers. You missed. We had a nacho bar. We had a nacho bar with like bean dip and chicken and salsas. That was pretty legit. Did Don Callis say Super Nintendo? He did, yeah. He did while introducing Echeverry. Yep. Tyra May Steele. Gunther. A 272. Oh, that would have been the bounty too. Going to B-Men, going to Mark. That is Batista. The suite costs less than the house. Yeah, it's true. The suites in AEW are so much cheaper than WWE. It's, like $100 a person essentially, and then catering. To have a suite as opposed to just being, just buying a ticket. So that's why we do it. We charge all our friends just $100, which is about the cost of a suite, 15-person suite. Charge everybody $100, and then we cater it for them, and we just have a good time. Super VO sold 1850. That's crazy. Wait, the super of that EO, not the garbage pail kit. Okay. Bret the Man Hart, Drew McIntyre, and Alex Shelley. Last pack here in box number 1 of 3 boxes of Chrome in this break. We also have that Universe box as well. JC, Ethan Page. There's going to be Kurt Angle, We got Roxanne, and Andre Chase. Next, second row behind Shivani at All Out for 125. Back on keto today. Yes, back to calorie tracking. Back to keto today. So, I actually was not even that hungry yesterday. Normally at these events, well, JML went hard at the catering. I had some chicken tenders. You know, I had a couple pieces of pizza, but did not really go too hard at it. AEW's family. I appreciate that, Wrestling Figure God. That's true. The TKO group cares about one thing, and it's the bottom line. And it's not because Stone Cold said so. There's Seth Rollins on the refractor. Blue in this pack. Laney Reed, rookie. Blue scope is going to be Damian Priest. So this insert set is supposed to be them just like hanging out backstage. And, oh my god, I can't believe that happened. It's supposed to be them just hanging out backstage. You mean to tell me that he hangs out backstage with his mask on? He's just hanging out back there with his mask on. Oh, gotta grab these base cards that almost flew off the desk. Unbelievable. It was Halloween. Maybe you can convince me. Maybe. We have a magenta in here. There's gonna be Tommaso Ciampa, Xavier Woods. I do sleep in a mask, that is true. But I don't hang around in it. 10 of 399, Lucian Price. I don't hang around in it. I sleep in it. We have a... Is that a House of Cards back there or Stone Cold? I think it's a Stone Cold. I think that's Stone Cold. Stone Cold is going to be Austin 316 against the British Bulldog. Hitting him with a Luthez. Nathan Frazier. He's just hanging out in gorilla position with the mask on. Members only video? No. I'm going to look like a fighter pilot. No. Absolutely not, Cascade. Absolutely not. It's going to be Jimmy Uso. Braun. Scope refractor of Tommaso Ciampa. And Damian Priest. You guys are funny. Thank you guys for hanging out with us on a Thursday. Llama will be live next Thursday. JML. Going back to our normal schedule. It's been all wonky the last 2 weeks. 217 of 250, Drew McIntyre going to Bruiser Cab. We've been all wonky. Izzy Dame on the Pulsar. But next week it returns back to normal. I'll be live on Wednesday. JML will be live on Thursday. We'll be live on Saturday. We have Bowman basketball release day next Wednesday. It's going to be fun. Our WWE blaster is good money. I would say if you can, go with the mega boxes. Say go with the mega boxes. Miz. I haven't seen blasters get opened that much. Kira Tozawa going to be on the negative. What did JML eat? Well, you can ask him in the next break. You can ask him in the next break. He'll give you a tail of the tape. Bailey. Our auto is the Yeet Man, the Crash Out Man. Jey Uso. Going to J-Man, going to Anil. Scope of Gunther. And there is going to be Austin Theory. Was smashed a nacho bar and then crap my pants on the way home. Lions came with his... He brought his daughter.
Nice. I seen they were at like tribute night.
Yeah. We have a steel cage in here. Somebody called that. 53 more likes to 500. You guys can get us there. Steel cage to 37. Jordan Grace going to J Women. Going to JWJ. 4 of 37. Carmen on the women's division refractor. And Shinsuke Nakamura. Cosplayed as Rhea Ripley. She did. I hope everybody had a good time. Did you have a good time, Lions Den? We had a good time. We had a blast. So our friend Local Josh was there. It was cool. Got to meet Matt OD from the chat. He hung out with us for a little bit, for a few minutes in line. And Ethan Page. He wanted a steel cage Stephanie Vaquera. I tried. Tried to make it happen. Asuka and Axiom. You could have came, Taylor. You could have flew out. But I think you said you had Night Court. Chelsea on the women's division. Sami Zayn. Couple packs left here. And then we, of course, we have the Cracked Out Delight to wrap this one up. JD McDonough, Izzy Dame. Lime green of Tori Wilson, 109 of 275. Sheamus and Bret the Hitman Hart on the Prism Refractor. Jay was being interviewed and attacked a dude. I have not seen this, but Cameron the Rapper. I have not seen this. I did not see this before the stream. Last pack of hobby here. Not much here in this one. This one was a little bit weak. Ludwig Kaiser. We got Candice LeRae and Cruz del Toro. Alright, final box in this break. Love to meet y'all. It would be fun, Big J Money. Another celebrity getting added to Mania based off that fight. Of course, right? TKO loves their celebrity involvement. Final box in the break is Chrome Breakers Delight. These have been so good to us. These have been so good to us. Good luck. We need a big finish here. We need a big finish. We have a redemption in here. We have a redemption in here. It might be 4 autos in here. Might be 4 autos in here. That is going to be Xavier Woods, 5 of 150. And a thank you, 85 of 150, Chad Gable. There's going to be JD McDonough, 81 of 299 for J-Man. Undertaker, 354 of 399 on the magenta. 244 of 399. Rusev, gonna be on the magenta. There's gonna be a Austin Theory, 145 of 150. Austin Theory. There's the Miz. 4 of 50 gold of True Gold of Dexter Loomis. Scope Gold Geo of L.A. Knight. Yeah, LA Knight, 27 of 50. All right, we have 3 autos. Base auto, redemption, and orange. Well, we got Jacob Fa 2 going to a Neil on your base auto. That's a good start. That's a good start. There you go, Anil. Jacob Fa 2. Let's do your orange auto. Well, that's Zarya. Going to our Women in Z, Tom, 24 of 25. Zarya, orange. On the auto. Final card of the break is a redemption. We're going that way. You are due to receive. Legendary Chrome autograph. Gold to 50 of Albert. We wasted the good surprise on you. Just like your match against Darby, buddy. Mid. It was a great match, though. JML, an absolute buyer on the Zarya. Yes. Yes. Albert, what was he doing that he couldn't sign some cards? What was Albert doing that he couldn't sign some cards? True that it's way better than Axiom. Choo-choo. Here comes the A-Train. Hey. Albert's was a good NXT trainer. I don't know if he's still down there or not. He's still down there? Matt Bloom. Zarya will hit the squirrels. Too busy making stars of the future. You would have to talk to Bruiser Cab about that one, Wrestling Figure God. I don't think I've seen him in chat tonight. Oh, he did have a really nice Zarya to 25. Llama a buyer. A lot of orange in that break. Top load these up. Take a look at our hits. And we have baseball coming up next. Baseball will be our next break. He was Tensai, correct. He was Tensai, Lord Tensai. And that was supposed to be a serious gimmick character. And then he ended up being a joke with, like, Brodus Clay. And they turned him into a joke character. Tried to sell us that Albert went away from WWE for 6 years and came back as a Japanese samurai warrior. He was, but he wasn't a samurai warrior. He wasn't a samurai warrior. Like, he had no new moves in his repertoire either. It was just same old Albert, not great in the ring. But now he's a great trainer, so. I'm not insulting the Funkasaurus. Let's take a look at our hits. What's his name? Tyus. I'm insulting Tyus. Test and Albert were a good tag team with Trish. That's how Trish got her start. That's a decent break. Not our best WWE break. By far, not even close to our worst, though. WrestleMania pregame at the end of the night is going to be very fun. One more WWE tonight. We still have one baseball break coming up next, and 1, 2, 3, 4 football breaks in a row. We have Zarya to 25, Io to 25, and the Becky Lynch to 99. And that is going to do it for your break.